What's up, everybody? It's Comics Addiction coming at you with another video. Uh, I've been terribly sick. Not terribly, I don't want to make it seem dramatic, but I'm a crybaby when it comes to getting sick. I could deal with pain, but when it comes to coughing, sneezing, all that body aches, ugh, I'm a crybaby. Um, I haven't gonna pick up the comic books that came out. What, today's Wednesday, Thursday technically. Like I said, I've been under the weather. I picked up very few books, but I was talking to Centauri Stir Fry, and sorry that my nose is gonna sound annoying every time I do the whole breathing. I told him that I kind of am refusing to spend a lot of money on new books, and he told me something that he tries to support his LCS, and I decided to just buy a bunch of back issues. They were on sale. They were they're like $1 a piece, and I found some cool stuff, some interesting stuff, and something unexpected. Um, of course, I found the Batman Who Laughs #3. Um, I've been picking up both covers. I almost did not take this one, jock cover. Like I said, $5 a piece, man. You buy two, you already dropped $10 real quick. Excuse me. Ooh. I picked up Blackbird. It's such a cool cover. Both covers on this is really cool, but like I said, you buy two, you got 8, 10, 18. It's just but by the way, besides the whole cover price, that's actually been a decent story. I'm a sucker for anything with Joker. What am I kidding? Detective Comics, $9.98. We get it. They're close to 1,000. Look at all this, just messing with the art. The B cover, I didn't really care for it, so I stuck with this one. Yeah, but we're close to 1,000. I actually pre-ordered the entire set, the whole 10 covers. There are so many variants outside of that. There's the Adam Hughes. There's probably a Matina one. There's just so much. I like the Adam Hughes, but I think it's like $100 right now on eBay. On the actual website, it's sold out. Yeah, I ordered all 10 covers though, so I'm gonna be showing those. This cover sucks. The interior art's actually pretty good. The story I'm okay with so far. That's Justice League Dark #8. Look at this cover. It's like they got lazy. I'm no artist, but I'm pretty sure that's bad. Thor #10. I keep on wanting to cancel this, but the War of Realms is coming pretty soon. It says 2 months. So, gonna go with it. Like I said, when it comes to cover artists, I believe it's Mike DeMundo, if I'm not mistaken. I'm okay with his covers. His art's a little out there, so when it comes to the story of Thor, I'm trying to get into the story, but just the art is throwing me off. So like I said, before I show the books I picked up, I actually ordered one more thing on eBay. It was really cheap. A lot of these are reader copies, but they are cool nonetheless, and that is Looney Tunes. It's a Dell comic. Seawater had a bunch of these, and I remember I kept on wanting to buy them, and I don't know why I didn't. Which, by the way, shout out to Seawater. I love his live streams. Very informative. He reads all the books that he's purchased, gives his reviews or opinion, and every time he talks about something that sounds pretty cool, I'm like, oh, okay, that's something I'm interested in. Comes to him or JPL Flash. There's a no face chat. Very informative when it comes about the books, the covers, everything. Been talking to DS Comics about a certain couple Golden Age books to see if I pull the trigger on one of them. Actually, I left a comment on. Oh man, I want to say it's Comic Books NYC. I am so sorry, brother, if I mess up your name. I told him that I was actually supposed to meet with somebody on Monday or Tuesday and go through the entire collection. He's under the weather, but now I'm under the weather, but no way am I missing out on it. He told me we're going to meet up next week, upcoming Monday, and we'll see what I find. I'm excited. He said he's been collecting since... He's an older gentleman. He's been collecting since the 50s, and he stopped collecting around 83, I believe. So, really excited to see what I find. He gave me an estimate of what each box is going to cost, and depending on how many boxes I buy, he'll make a deal with me. He says he has dozens of boxes. Woody Woodpecker. You know, do you guys remember this cartoon? This is such a fun cartoon. I miss those days. I guess this is when... I can't remember the whole... Do you guys remember the whole history of why they would tear off this cover? Was it because they had to ship it back, or... I'm not sure. But yeah, when it comes to cartoons, I feel bad for kids nowadays. There's no Saturday cartoons. I would watch Saturday morning. I remember I would watch Reese's, Batman, Spider-Man. All of that just disappeared. I have no idea why. There's just no more Saturday cartoons, and that sucks. Unless you have cable, which is just as bad. Alright, so my LCS had a bunch of dollar books. Definitely gonna show you guys. I've been wanting... I'm gonna probably start reading a lot of these. I found this Champions number 25 variant edition. I just thought that cover was cool, but I didn't really want to pay $4. And actually, the ones I'll say when I'll stop, but I got these for free. X-Men Red, Jenny Frison cover. This is one of my favorite Frison covers when it comes to X-Men Red. Number 10. So I got 10, 11, and number 9. I found a Captain America already, number 5 by Alex Ross. I read the first issue. It was very political. And then for whatever reason, I didn't follow up with it. I'm going to look for him in the dollar bins, see what I find. I found this one. I already have a copy of this. It has a ding or two, but don't care. This is just a fun read. When there were Secret Wars, there were so many different storylines, and to me, this is one of my favorite ones. You got like a barbarian Captain America, and if I'm not mistaken, his pet is Devil Dinosaur. I found a All-Star Batman. Very underrated run. I think it's on like 16, 17 issues, something like that, but I just feel like it didn't get the credit it deserved. I got this Annihilation Ronin. I thought it was a Alex Ross cover. I don't know for whatever reason, but I looked inside and it's actually a Delato. And there's a couple of Delatos I found. You got Nova, Annihilation. Sick cover. Just beating the crap out of Drax. But guess what? Looks like Drax got revenge in the end. I found this cover right here. It's again, shout out. Somebody is Thanatos. Oh, and the boy who had 7, because they're going to be doing a live stream. Kind of going over some books they're going to be reading about hardcover books of Green Lantern runs. And I just thought this cover looks sick. I found this one, Captain America number 608, Brubaker. I found this for 50 cents. I couldn't say no. 50 cents, why not? Excuse the ums. I had not realized, I was looking through my comic book collection, and I've been fixing it. I've just been putting Marvel, DC. It's one step at a time. I have so many boxes and boxes of books that I'm just trying to put them by titles and runs. I found a bunch of Conans. I did not realize that I have a legit Conan run. I purchased a collection from somebody, and one of the boxes was a Conan run that went from issue 29 to 100 and something. There's a couple issues missing in between, but it's a cool run. I was like, maybe I should just finish it off with 1 through 29 or 1 through 28. I found this cool Captain America number 35, number 44, Brubaker and Ross. I'm not sure if the interiors are actually by Alex Ross. I don't think so. Maybe it's just I don't know. I found an X-Men number 7. Found a couple of Batman Detective Comics, but it's a run because it has a year 1 later. 817, year 1 later. I got 654. I know these are all over the place, but some cool ones right here. 822. I've seen this from C. Woodard's again. Once again, he has a couple. Let's just say a couple of books signed. Got 821, 820, and 652. Really cool cover is this one right here, 653. These books, I did not find them for $1. I definitely... Well, actually, I paid $2 for this one. No, $1. $2. It's one of those two. And that's Howard the Duck, number 19. I'm going to go back to this book. It's the whole homage or homage to Amazing Spider-Man number 50. Batman number 562. Just thought that's a really cool cover. The whole yellows, his cape of blue, the red or kind of orange really stands out. Purple, green, everything about this cover just, it's a really clean cover, but just the artwork in there. Get Frank Miller's Dark Knight poster. I wonder if I could still fill it out and get a poster. That'd be awesome. This is I believe his name is Gil Kane and Cockrum cover. And story, of course. That's a John Carter, Warlord of Mars. Action-packed first issue. It just looks like a fun read. It's just chaos everywhere. You got these things. I don't know if they're about to just crash on purpose or what. I don't know what these things are. Let's call this a futuristic horse. But apparently they don't like wearing clothes, so... So this book, I actually gave it a read. Because I'm trying to not just get it for the cover. I'm like, let me just read it too. See, a book like this, you see the defects right here? These are all pressable. Well, for the most part. But it's not a book where I'm going to want to grade or anything, so I don't want to pay 10-15 bucks to get a press. I'm pretty close to making a deal for a pressing machine. And a book like this, I don't mind messing with myself. If it was like Amazing Spider-Man 14, Amazing Spider-Man 1, those I would send to a professional because I am not messing around with that. One cool thing is, bam, I found this book signed. Steve Gerber, who was the writer, and this is a fun read. Apparently he turned to human, miserable human who still hates life. He's just a douche. And there's this guy who says, man, what a damn depressing guy. He's like, hey man, I got a solution for that. I'm sure he's gonna offer him some certain things that people experimented in the 70s. So that was really cool. Finding signature of Steve Gerber. I'm not sure if it's real or not, but it's still fun. Oh, one thing. I'm not sure if After Comics would be watching this. I haven't seen a video as of late. But would he happen to have, or Metarog, these belt buckles? That is so freaking awesome. I would love to own one of those belt buckles. But that's my haul, guys. Like I said, next week I'm going to meet up with the older gentleman. Wish me luck. I hope to find some good stuff. And like I said, he knows what he has. We'll see what kind of deal we can make. And we're going to go from there. So until next time, guys. Later.